Do we have liftoff? We have liftoff. I'm back with more mini motorways. Not that anybody wants it. I'm not bothered because it's what I want to do. So I'm going to do it anyway, whether I don't want to or not. For some reason, I'm just really sort of in the mood. Why has it gone dark? Oh, what is going wrong? Let me try and restart. In fact, I'm just going to restart the recording. I don't know why that went like that. Don't tell me my laptop's broken. There we go, it's fine. It seemed to be in that kind of dark mode, you know, like when you're deleting things. So if I hold control, it's not even doing it. Yeah, like that. It was in that dark mode where it was deleting things instead of placing things. Anyway, it's sorted now. I can't be bothered to start another recording, so off we go. I'm going to be doing kind of one of my grid layout challenges today. I mean, two reasons. It got a lot of views last time. I doubt that was because people were actually interested in the video. But I know I had like a bunch of fun making it. So I've been wanting to do another one for quite a while. I'm actually in the mood to record today, which is great because all over Christmas I've just not really felt like doing a lot, to be fair. But I think I just needed to recharge my batteries, and I'm back to work tomorrow. I don't know if that's sort of something else that's spurring me on. We'll see. I've switched up my grid layout. If you watched my last grid layout video, which was yonks ago, I did kind of like leave 3 squares, and I'm not doing that today. I'm only leaving 2, and that's what I've been doing when I've been playing like off camera, because I kind of like when, you know, you can connect a house that way, and then you can connect a house that way, and they're sort of back to back with no gaps between them. So sorry if that's not what you wanted to see. Okay. But that is what I am doing, and I don't know what it is about the grid layout, but I really love playing it. It sort of just makes the game a tiny bit more exciting, especially compared to other challenges. I don't know, like I've thought about doing diagonal roads only challenge, and I don't think that'd be fun. I mean, I don't know, but I love playing the grid layout, so that is what I'm doing. Oh, almost fallen over. Maybe there's a ghost with me. I hope not. I mean, I don't know. I'm not bothered. Bit of company. That makes me sound very sad and lonely. Oh dear. It feels like it's been so long since I made a YouTube video. I mean, I did actually record. I thought I was going to do a Minecraft Hardcore Survival series, and I did record the first episode and then never posted it and never carried on with it. So hey ho. Right, I always go for roundabout on that one. Traffic lights are not very useful. I mean, yeah, they're only useful if you've got like this where it's literally just 2 colours, yellows crossing over reds, and it will just help that flow a tiny bit better, but roundabouts are definitely superior. Right, I've also realised we've got all these road tiles, so I need to get the roads in before the houses start spawning in. I feel like I'm going to move that junction eventually because it's too close to this one's. Going to be kind of a bit of build up there, I imagine. And I'm very tempted as well, and it messes up the grid layout, but to move this road over one, because then houses can spawn either side of it. I don't know, do I do it or not? I mean, I don't know how rigorously I want to stick to this grid layout, but we'll see how things go. Right, I'll speed the game up a bit because there's not a lot going on. I'm not expecting to get like a high score or anything. Usually for these grid layout challenges, because I've been doing them myself, like just without recording, tend to get to about maybe 700, 800 if I'm lucky. So I guess that's kind of the sort of thing that we'll aim for. And I didn't know whether to, like later on recording, we'll see how long the game lasts for, whether to play in the London map, which I've never done before. I mean, I have done it on a daily challenge, so if you don't know what the daily challenge is, it's probably Mini Motorways' way of trying to keep the game interesting. They do like a different challenge every day, and you compete against everybody who's got the game to try and get a high score. I always do absolutely rubbish, especially because you only get 1 attempt at it. I mean, you can play again if you want to, but only your first attempt counts. And I did do a London one on there, but you also might know for those daily challenges and weekly challenges, there were special conditions. So it's like no motorways, or bridges use twice the number of road tiles, little things like that, just to, again, try and make the game a little bit more exciting. I know it's early days, but I'm a bit concerned about this blue. I mean, Yeah, it's going to be a problem because it's got to cross over all these crossroads, so it could get stopped there, it could get stopped there. Not this one though, look, it's cruising through, no problems whatsoever. And it has caught up now, to be fair, but I definitely think, I mean, see if I'm right, I think that light blue will be a problem. Right, out of those two, I'm going to pick road tiles. It's not what I would normally do, I prefer the infrastructure, even though I hate traffic lights. But if I'm doing this grid layout, we're going to need as many road tiles as we can, because, yeah, they just go. And I must put the roads in. Are we sticking to this grid layout over here? Well, let's do it like that. Let's go a little bit rogue. And again, I don't like how close together those junctions are, so should we perhaps do it down there? Right, that's all fine. I think everything's fine at the minute. Everything's coping fine, of course. It's early days. I've only done 53 pins so far. I don't know if like this is the better way to do recordings, like just doing them when I feel like. I mean, I think that's what I might do. When I started out making YouTube videos, I felt like I was going to be really committed to it, whatever. I've realised it's really hard to do around my job. Like I said, I don't know, I'll be back at work tomorrow, and I can guarantee that just as soon as I get home, I'll be exhausted and want to just crash out on the sofa. We'll see. I really feel like I should be doing my planning. I mean, it is on my list of jobs to do for today. But also, like, I've just done loads of boring. Look, I'm down to one road tile. Just done loads of boring adult things so far, like my shopping, my washing. Not fun. So I thought, you know what, a little bit of a break. I've been wanting to record a video anyway. I don't know what it is today. I just got up and thought, oh, I'd like to do one. Maybe helps that I've got the house to myself. I don't like doing it when there's other people here. It seems a bit weird just talking to myself. But people do it, don't they? This is what people do. Okay, fine with that. Everything's going fine. I've got one road tile. I don't know if I want to waste it. I'm going to waste it. It is Saturday though, so there we go. That was a good. Oh no, it wasn't. I was going to say that was yeah, I can't connect that. A good idea because that spawned in, but I only put that little notch in, didn't I? So it made no difference whatsoever. Okay, that's handy. That will help serve that red business down there. I also keep thinking, I know I've mentioned before about, well, I think I have. I never know. Sometimes, like, I record videos and then don't upload them, so I don't know what I put on the internet, which is great. But yeah, sometimes think about like playing a mini Motorways game and then building it in Minecraft. I don't know if I can be bothered. I'm going to go for the bridge because it's higher road tiles. A bridge might come in handy eventually anyway. I think at the minute we're not going to need it. I can see this is getting a tiny bit congested, and that's without anything down that arm there. So just something to keep an eye on. I wonder if as well it's because they're kind of joining together. I might try and connect that there. And it will just maybe allow it to build up a tiny bit better. And I know there are fixes for this, like I could completely segregate the colours. I much rather enjoy like making a grid layout and I've got all these road tiles and I'm sat here talking. Much rather like see how it copes with the grid layout instead of, I don't know, I'm avoiding motorways. Although I've found that when playing this, if I get like loads of road tiles and don't need more, I'm happy to start going for motorways then. Okay, use my road tiles. Okay, and it's Wednesday. I mean, everything's flowing fine. I have a feeling something else is going to spawn before we get to Sunday. I don't know what it is about this game. I mean, I think some of it is the randomness. I've really been trying over Christmas as well, like, to make my own game. I know I've said before, but if anyone's ever tried to use Unity or Visual Studio, what a nightmare. I mean, I'll tell you the story because it's funny, but I'm going to get distracted by what's going on the screen. I know it. But basically, yeah, I'd started making some of these games before, and I'm a proper noob. I have no idea what I am doing when it comes to. I've realised that red's not connected. I have to remember that. When it comes to programming and making games and whatever. But I mean, everybody has to start somewhere, and it's literally just a hobby. Like, I'm not doing it as anything serious. But obviously, I love gaming, and anyone that loves gaming, I don't know, has probably thought, oh, I wish I could do this, or maybe I could do that better. I mean, I've got loads of things that I think could improve this game. But it's so complicated to try and make it. So I don't know. Yeah, I got set on my project. It was literally like first day of Christmas holidays. I'm like, right, what can I do to keep myself busy? Because I was so bored straight away, which is not great. And I got Unity open, whatever, and it came up with warnings saying that like I was using an older version of Unity and there was like a problem that had been found with it. It's going to give me an upgrade and distract me. So I thought, fine, whatever. After a bit of the Googling, I think I found that I basically had to like update my Unity editor or whatever. Oh, that's a tough call. That I'm going to go for bridge, which is fine. I mean, I couldn't work out how to do it. Like I say, proper noob, don't know what I'm doing, and I'm going to make that go that way. I think that's what I normally do, and that's kind of messed the grid layout up a little bit, but I'm not too phased. So I didn't know how to update my Unity editor, and I think from what I understood, I basically had to uninstall Unity and then download the newer version. So I set about doing that, uninstalled Unity, all was going great. Then I went to go down like the newer version. It said I didn't have enough storage. So I've successfully uninstalled the program from my laptop. If you've been watching like my other videos, you might know I did buy a PC like quite a while ago, and I've still got plans to use that PC at some point. The main issue for me at the minute is it literally needs a Wi-Fi dongle because it's an old PC. I mean, maybe I could find an Ethernet cable. And these things, they're little barriers, but I'm very, very careful with my money, and I don't want to just go and waste it on things. Otherwise, I'm not going to hit my saving goals. And, you know, some of my 2026 resolutions are to hit certain saving goals and whatever, which I'm iffy about. Like, I don't know. Normally, I'm really good, but can't quite get there. We'll see. I don't know. I should literally probably just buy myself a graphics card or buy myself, I don't know, a Wi-Fi dongle or whatever else I need. And then because also I'll have to then rebuy the software that I need to record and play the games and whatever. I don't know. It's literally not an issue. Okay. Do I make that go down here? I'm very tempted to do that. So this one's upgraded to a circle now, which means it should get a bit more traffic. That might cause some problems here, so perhaps this roundabout, should I put a roundabout in there? I'm very tempted. I think that would be wise. Or do we leave it and see how it copes? I think sometimes that's the fun of the game. How long can you get until you need to intervene? And that's something I'm terrible for doing, and then it's game over. And that's something I really hate about this game too. Like when you see that a business is struggling, you'll probably see at the end of this attempt, there's not a lot you can do to save it. Like even if you make the changes, you kind of got to think ahead of the game. Okay, I'm going for bridge because I'm very anxiously low on road tiles. Let's extend all these. I don't know why that's not going to the end, but I don't know if it's a problem. Yeah, if you, like, I don't know, if a business gets stuck and I put a roundabout in, there's a thing about the game as well, like, it sort of makes the road tiles unusable until the roundabout spawned in, and that itself can cause problems. So yeah, I mean, you'll see when I start getting into trouble. I mean, as expected, look, I think this is becoming a problem. Just going to have to keep an eye on it. If this junction becomes a problem, although it's flowing fine now, I can bypass the traffic round that way. So yeah, and these reds, if they're going to get used, are going to have to use this junction. So I'm a bit paranoid about this one at the minute. It's not flowing amazingly. But I mean, saying that, it's doing okay. But I'm very conscious that my blue businesses are struggling a bit. So yeah, I mean, maybe we'll just keep an eye on it, see how it goes. Got 6 road tiles, not a lot. I'm going to extend that way. Put those in. So 2 road tiles now. So literally just my light blues that are struggling, and I did kind of expect that. I mean, yeah, look at all it's stopped there. That one's fine. But I mean, it's going to get here. I mean, I would say it might have stopped again, but it's fine. So maybe it'll catch up, we'll see. We'll just see how it all plays out. Right, something that's made me very happy is that has spawned kind of on that line. You know, as if I was doing this grid layout, that street would carry on down here. So that's made me very happy. Makes my OCD very happy. I'm sorry I've got OCD, just little things. Not like serious OCD, but I like if something spawns in the wrong place and doesn't match up, it does irritate me, which I think is normal. So, I don't know, is that OCD? Does it even matter? Probably not. But I'm very OCD about a lot of things. Okay, blues are doing okay. I've got 3 pins there, 3 pins there. I know my green is struggling. I've run out of road tiles, so just a case of waiting. It is Sunday though, so I think everything should be absolutely fine. I've got a real feeling that light blues are going to be the downfall, and I've also noticed here this dark blue might become a problem because there's the 2 houses. I'm very tempted to put a bypass road in there so that the dark blue doesn't have to deal with this junction and the one next to it. Right, I'm going to go for road tiles because they are the thing that I keep running out of. Shall I put this road in? I'm very tempted. like that. Probably use all my road tiles straight away. Yeah, let's just do all that. So I'm out of road tiles straight away. I can always delete some of those roads if I need to, and somebody was probably thinking that, like, why does he not delete some roads to deal with that green problem? But I've found usually that by waiting, things all play out anyway. I mean, look, it's dealt with the problem super fast. No problems at all. Obviously, this is the area that's getting a bit congested. Right, that's interesting. I'm out of road tiles, right. So when I can, well, that's good there. That'll help serve that business without having to cross over the reds as well, which is amazing. Oh, I can do that, look. I don't know if you can see that. There's a green down there. I wonder if there's a way to make it so that I can see my camera as an overlay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should mess around with it. There will definitely be a way. I don't know. So if you couldn't see, there's a green that's spawned down here, and I've connected that on. So it's not ideal, but it will start serving that. I think when I can, I'm going to try and pop a bridge in that goes over here to there, and yeah, just connect the green network that way so they don't have to go all the way around. And then that will cause a bit of congestion at this junction here. This is still flowing fine, isn't it? And look, the blue businesses have caught up, the light blue ones, dark blue ones. Yeah, I mean, it looks okay, but you'll just have to see it's whether these cars can get to where they need to get to. I do think a bypass road there would be really wise. That would just ease that congestion. Those blues will not have to go around there, and it will just flow so much better. But it's coping fine at the minute, so I might leave it as is, and we'll see how it goes. Obviously, this green is going to start to struggle. It's only got 2 cars that can serve it. It's got 3 pins already, and they've got to go a long way around. So I think sometimes that's the thing with mini motorways, trying to make it so that every car can sort of travel on its shortest path. I'm glad that blue spawned up there. That's going to help serve this business if it needs it, but it's obviously got a very long way to go around. I also think, and I know it normally happens on playing on the LA map, that this is going to upgrade to a circle, and there'll be lots of blue houses spawning at the top. And it's good that I kind of know these things. If I do end up playing the London map later, which I'm not sure if I will, because this is turning into a fairly long video, you never know how it's going to go with these challenges. Oh, I've got loads of bridges and road tiles now, haven't I? So let's do this. Connect it like that, I think. So hopefully that'll serve that business there. I'm watching yellow. It's getting quite busy. Yeah, I don't know whether to play in the London map or not. I've never done it properly on the game. I've been saving it for a video sort of thing. Okay. But then never been in the mood to do it. And I thought, okay, if I'm going to do like a 2-in-1 video like I did before, last time I did a grid layout challenge, that dark blue is struggling. And there's only 3 dark blue houses. So, I mean, I could put a bypass in. I mean, I think now is the time to put a bypass in here. So I'm going to do that. And what I'm actually going to do, I might leave that junction in, but at some point I might remove that junction. Okay. Right, everything looks to be okay to me. Obviously a bit of congestion. We need those yellows to get there, but there are so many yellow houses that as soon as it needs a yellow, it's going to get one. Blue seems to be coping, and look, that's what I mean by the bypass road. That blue is now going round that way instead of contending with all of this traffic. I mean, I could, not ideal, but bypass that blue as well, make it go round the back of those businesses. So that's something I'll keep in mind. Obviously, if something spawns in there between now and then, not ideal. Okay, so there's definitely some congestion, but it's flowing fine. We're nearly at Sunday, so another circle. But I've got so many yellow houses. I'm really not concerned about that. It's usually just like this, is whether they can get to the destination on time. But look at that all flowing now, because there's no reds kind of in the way. It's all just flowing fine. And now the reds will go, and then it'll let those go. So yeah, it's not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. Okay, so I think this is my concern at the minute, the dark blue. We're just going to have to keep an eye on things. I'm sorry if this video is boring you to death. I mean, I'm not expecting to get anyone to watch it, to be fair. Just I felt like making a video. Okay, we've got an abundance of road tiles now, so I feel like I should connect that yellow somehow. And do I make that blue go round so that this can flow a bit better? Yeah, not sure. It's good that I know kind of how the game works now because I've played it so much, but whenever you've got a house connecting, it leaves that bit clear. So look, the traffic doesn't queue, and that can sometimes cause issues. Okay, what should I do? I'm very tempted to make that go that way so that these light blues can just get to that business no problem. Okay, this is getting quite busy down here as well. Because all the yellows are coming. Okay. Okay, so I think yellow's going to be my downfall now. If you look at the 2 yellow circles, I think this one is the biggest concern. So, and it has called from, there's only that car left now and that one. Yeah, we're just going to have to keep an eye on things. And this is it, like, I should probably be fixing something now to solve these problems, but I just like to leave it and let it play out. I mean, look, that's all going to flow now because it's clear. So you never know. I like to see kind of how much it can cope and how long I can survive without intervening. I've now noticed that this light blue is becoming a problem, and this seems to be the problem area, but it is flowing. This is a bit of a problem too now. How will it cope? Light blues is becoming a problem. So yeah, there are a few problems arising. Is there anything I should do to intervene? I'm not sure. And I think I'm going to leave this as a standalone video just because of how long it's been. I don't know, do I do another video of me playing in the London map for the first time? I'm not sure. I mean, no one's probably bothered. The thing about the London map is it's got the trains that come. Okay, so we've got problems. I'll pause the game. I'm not going to do anything about that right now, though, because I'm happy with how everything is. I could put a roundabout in here. I don't think it needs it. It's actually flowing okay. It's just a case of whether the blues can get there on time. And I mean, I can't see, apart from the fact that they're all spread out, a major thing that I need to do to fix the problem. So I'm concerned about this now. This blue's on the way, but will it get there on time? You'd think it... okay. So because it's upgraded to a circle, that means it'll be busier. That does mean I'm also going to get more blue houses, which is great. And yeah, it's going to let that cool off. So this one is my concern now. Yeah, is anything going to get down there for that pin? It's that blue's on the way. Will it make it in time? I'm not sure. You'd think it'd make it, but okay. So given that I've got loads of road tiles, I'm actually going to go for a motorway now. I think it makes sense to use it for blues. So what I'm actually going to do is put a blue motorway in here. See, I want to disconnect that, but then I know those blues are going to give up trying to get there. So I'm going to leave it connected for now, and once they've completed their journey, if we survive, because I'm not sure they're even going to get there. You'd think they'd do it, but the cars just go so slow and like stop at every junction. So let's see. I think bottom left blue is going to be a problem. Yeah, look. It's probably going to get into the car park and say game over. That's what normally happens. Got another blue spawned up there. Yellow, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be game over. Oh, it's made it. I'm really surprised it's made it. And that other one's coming. Again, will it get there in time? It's so close. Oh my gosh, it's so close. Okay, just made it. But now there's no others coming. That one is no way going to get there before that goes. So it's looking like it's game over. I hope you've enjoyed this video at all. Yeah, there we go. Look, game over. So annoying, and I hate when that happens. Could I have done anything to sort of intervene sooner? I mean, probably. But I feel like I was playing the game as I should, trying to stick to that grid layout. So, I don't know, is there anything you'd like to see in a future video? I hope you found it interesting. I just love making the games, and I always tell myself with things like this, I'm not even bothered if I don't get any views, no one watches it. If people think I'm sad, I don't care, because I'm getting enjoyment out of it, so I'm not really bothered. Yeah, so maybe perhaps I'll get this uploaded. Let's hope I don't bot it like I did the Minecraft series, and we'll see what comes next, because again, I'm going back to work, so recording commitments, just can't do it. But it's not fun making yourself make videos anyway. But anyway, enough waffling done. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you again soon for another one, maybe, who knows.